This week we end Sefer Bamidbar, the fourth out of our 5 Sfarim books of the Torah. And Sefer Bamidbar really spoke about the trials, travails, all of the drama that encapsulated the Jewish people's travels throughout the Midbar. And this last parsha is all about those travels. It's a review. Eile Massei b'nei Yisrael. These are the journeys of the Jewish people. There were 42 journeys in all. And those journeys, some of them were good. Some of them were very bad, very difficult. Some of them brought about much happiness for the Jewish people. And some of them brought about a tremendous amount of struggle and sadness and even death among many of the Jewish people. And so we have an interesting insight that is mentioned by Rashi in a number of places throughout the Torah. And that is on the word Eile. Eile means these. Rashi says that whenever the word Eile appears, that which comes before the Eile, all of the story, all of the psukim that come before, are considered to be null and void. They're separated from that which comes after. But if the word Eile has a vav in front of it, then the ve'ele means that all that came before this experience now is added on to that which will happen afterwards. So if our parsha begins with Eile Massei b'nei Yisrael, these are the journeys, without the vav, that tells us that the Jewish people really want to forget about the experiences beforehand when they retell or when they look at the summary of their experience in the Midbar and not add it on to the future. And the Sifsei Tzadikim explains to us that every day is a new opportunity. And there are some times that we want to take the experiences of yesterday, if they were good experiences, and we want to build upon them to be able to move forward and to be able to keep the positive experiences flowing. But there are other times when the experiences of yesterday were not very good experiences, and therefore we want to keep it behind, let it be nullified. Perhaps we can learn something from it, but we really don't want to take it with us. And I would like to apply this message, and I think this lesson that the Jewish people of Bnei Israel learned in the Midbar, to one very important aspect of life, and that is marriage. Marriage is not easy. Marriage takes investment. It takes heart, it takes dedication, and it's a tremendous amount of work in order for it to be successful. It's difficult for us because we live in a society which is so simple from the standpoint of that it's disposable, that we look at marriage and say there's something needs so much investment. At times we feel that we can't give all of our investment. But the only way we can have good marriages and great marriages if we truly put our effort into it. And there are times in marriage when couples together are at the highest moments. And there are times in marriages when couples struggle with their relationship and the interaction between them goes down very low. The lesson that we are to learn from the trials and travails and the journeys of the Jewish people in the Midbar is that today is a new day. If we have some experiences within our relationship from yesterday that were negative, let's leave those experiences behind. Let's attempt to turn the page and start anew. If we have experiences which are wonderful experiences in the past, then let us take them with us to today and make them a part of what we build for tomorrow. But let us not allow the past to cause us to struggle and stop us from being able to grow into the future. If we weren't able to communicate correctly in the past, well, that shouldn't hamper us from communicating correctly now. If we weren't able to find a way that we can get together and be in touch emotionally in the past, that shouldn't stop us from trying to learn the way in which we can connect to our spouses today. And by doing so, we'll be able to prepare for a bright, better tomorrow. Even though there are moments that life and marriage itself may seem to be like a desert, we have the ability to make sure that tomorrow, that the future, with our investment and our commitment, really looks like a beautiful, beautiful garden and not an empty, desolate midbar desert. It's up to us to experience and ride through the journey and try to grow every single moment. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.